Okay, so welcome everybody. We're going to start. There's still a lot of people that are logging on, but I'll just let them in as they log on. There we go. There's somebody. Welcome to the last group session for 2020. I mean, I actually cannot believe it. We've seen the end of the year almost, but we've seen our coaching through to the end of the year. And there's great things on the horizon and ready to happen next year. And I'm sure we're all going to come back completely energized and ready to tackle this 2021 monster, whatever it has in store for us. So before we start, I would like to do 2 or 3 people on our meet and greet again. So let me just see who I am going to ask to do that today. Thelma, are you able to talk, to do a meet and greet? Because I think some of the people on the community don't know you that well. If you're able to talk, can you unmute? Just say who you are, where you're from.
Hi, Marissa. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
I'm Thelma. I've got a spa in Hoedspruit, which is in Limpopo, close to the Kruger National Park. I've had this business for 26 or 27 years now. Obviously grew to a spa. And I've been in this building, which is our building, for 12 years now.
Oh my.
So,
12.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's very hot here today. True Hoedspruit day today. So, yeah, no surprise. And we're very busy at the moment, so that's quite nice.
Okay.
And we're waiting for the Gautengers to come down and come and visit us. But please leave your COVID at home.
Just going to say, I'm not sure I'd want the Gautengers down there because you're not so wonderful at the moment.
Yes.
Oh, anyway, I don't know. We can't stop this thing. So we've just got to go with whatever it brings us and go with it. So just, I think the best thing is to tell your team not to be complacent. That's all the advice I can give you is
absolutely.
The sanitizing, insist no mask, you may not come into my spa, and that's it.
Yes.
It's the best thing I can do. But I'm glad to hear that you're busy. That's excellent. Well done.
Yeah, lekker.
Super. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for the intro.
Thank you.
And thanks. Kirsten, are you able to unmute? Because some people haven't met you or been introduced to you. Are you able to unmute and just say where you're from? I know you, but everybody else might not.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Hi, how are you? I actually want to put my phone on, but I don't think I can.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Can you see me?
Oh, I could see you. There we go. You're in your office, right?
Sorry, I can't see myself. How are you?
You're showing us the rest of the office. The camera's pointing the wrong way.
Emma! 1 second.
There you go. Hello. No, you pointed
How are you?
Turn it back, Kirsten. Turn it back one more time.
Okay.
There. Hi.
Can you see me?
Perfectly fine.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thanks. Sorry I wasn't able to join last week. I tried so hard, but my phone wasn't having any of it.
Don't worry. So I think just tell everybody where you're from, because your place is really
Okay, perfect. I'm from Pietermaritzburg. I'm the manager here at Senses Salon and Spa. We're in KZN. We are also quite busy at the moment. We actually dying down a little bit from Black Friday. So we were extremely busy then. Okay. But yeah, we still is quite busy. We're trying to end off the year on a good note. But I actually have a guest with me. I know she was supposed to come and join me yesterday.
That's fine.
But her name's Ange. Can I introduce her?
Yes, please. Can we say hello to Ange?
There you go.
Ange.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Hi, guys. I'm good. Thanks for yourself.
Good, thanks. It's lovely to have you with us. Welcome, and I hope that you love today's session.
Yes. So I'm Angeline. I'm also manager at Senses in Salon and Spa. I recently started here, so you guys will be seeing more of me soon. So yeah.
Love it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Very exciting.
Thank you.
The community just keeps growing. That's awesome. Okay, super. Thanks for the intro, ladies. Right, so that's our 2 meet and greets for today, just so that we can hear from different people every time. Please don't forget, everybody, social media. Remember, you found a slide that you like, take a picture, post it. There is so much. I know I sound like a broken record, but the reason I sound like a broken record is because not many of you are posting nearly as much as you could be posting to get a type of response that you want. And one of the ways that you can do that, so hopefully by the time you get to module 7, your last module, which is the social media module, this will have sunk in and you will have got the point that the more you tell people what it is that you're doing as an owner and manager, the better they connect with you, because people love people that are in growth mindsets, in learning mindsets, in evolving, in pivoting, and all that type of thing. So don't be shy. Take a picture of the screen and say, right, my business coaching session for the month, last business coaching session for the year. Post it and tag us as well. Okay. Super duper. And then just to show you all, for whoever's new to the meetings or any guests that we have, when you tag on Facebook, please type in the full name, Spa Professionals Guild. After a few times of typing it in, it'll come up automatically, but it will not happen the first 1 or 2 or 5 times that you do it, okay? I see that we have 3 more members in the member lounge, but we are 70 plus members in the community. That means that we're still short of 35 members. Please, if you haven't joined the member lounge, it really is simple. Go on your phone, look for Spa Professionals Guild member lounge and ask for access. We will grant it and you will get access to the member lounge. Okay? Please, everybody, it really is important. And then on Instagram, you know our pages to follow. You've got Spa Professionals Guilds to follow, and you have Spa Business Coach Online to follow as well. Okay. As well as YouTube, I see the subscribers there jumped a little bit, which is wonderful. So please, everybody, subscribe to the channel, because we keep posting little snippets and video clips, the recordings of previous sessions. Everything is there for you to be able to see. Okay, but you need to subscribe to the channel, and as a member you get access to far more than as a non-member. All right, so as I said earlier on, we're over 70 members. So exciting. There's already about 15 members due to join in January, so I'll add them to our group at the beginning of Jan. I just don't want to bombard them now yet, but that's really, really exciting, and they're going to be starting with module 1. And we also just have some people joining as plus members because they want to be part of the community. So the family will grow quite nicely. And then remember, 14th of January, we start with module 1. Okay, so if anybody is starting, you need to get registered now already. We are capping it to 20 people maximum. In fact, I want to try and keep it to 15 people per group. It just makes the interaction a little bit more personal. So we may need to bump some of the January registrations into February, but we are starting off on the 14th of January. If there is anybody that you would like to introduce to the community or that you know will benefit, please tell them about us, let them join, because really together we are stronger. If the whole industry grows in this way, think about how we can change the industry. I mean, that would be unbelievable, actually. Okay, and it's about really investing in yourself as the owner and manager. And this is what is important. We invest in our therapists. We invest in their product training, in their skills development training. What about your development and your skills upliftment and your learning how to do things a different way in terms of management? So that really is what this journey is about, an investment in you as an owner as well as having a community that you can turn to where we can share and grow and, really share things that work for us in our businesses. So the next time we see you, I will post this to our community group. The dates are already set for next year, but there's your coaching date. So if you want to take a photo, but I will post it to the group later anyway. So our next time we see you is on Tuesday, the 12th of January. So enjoy the little break, okay? Get those brains refreshed. I want nice, fresh, energized brains for when we come back, please. And our first session for the year to start us off with the right tone is going to be by Laura. So you all know Laura. She's one of our resident coaches as well. And Laura is going to do developing a success mindset for reaching new heights. And that is really to start the year off in the right frame of mind. And I know everybody on this community has got a great mindset, otherwise you wouldn't be part of this. But no matter how positive our mindsets are, somebody else telling us how to channel our mindset and how to implement little things and get the success mindset can really set us up for an amazing year. So, and that's what we want. We want whatever challenges 2021 is going to bring us. That's fine. What we want is we still want to grow, we still want to evolve, and we still want to be successful in whichever way we possibly can. Okay. And that's what it's about. Andy's already saying he's looking forward to Laura's session. Yay, me too. Okay, so everybody diarize that now, 12th of January, 4 p.m. I've sent the dates out nice and long in advance. Please, everybody, this appointment needs to be like you're visiting your neurologist or whichever doctor is really important to you. An appointment that you wouldn't cancel for anything in the world because it has to do with your health, right? So these appointments are for your business health. Look at it that way. Keeping your business healthy and strong. It's not an appointment that you would cancel very quickly. Okay. Super. Don't forget then our second session in January. We are going to do a business challenges solved. Okay, we're going to do that. We do that once a month. What we may do in January is bump this session up to the first week or to the first February session, because what I would like to propose that we do is we do a New Year's business resolutions session together. Okay, and I'll talk to you a little bit later about that. And then don't forget how the business challenges sessions work, just so that you can all start to prep for this. Because what I'd like you really to do is, as you come up with a challenge, write it somewhere. And when we have one of those sessions, is send me those challenges so that we can unpack them as a community and as a group. Okay, so you will tell us the challenges, our panel of coaches will give the solutions, and not only the panel of coaches, but the entire community. And I was very pleased to see at the last session how many of you were so forthcoming with ideas, which was really, really brilliant. So thank you for that. And then very exciting for those of you who didn't catch the recording or didn't see this, but we've had so many people, like a total influx of, please can you do a course specific for beauty therapists, for nail technicians and hairstylists that really revolves around sales. And what we've decided to call it is double your digits and double your earnings, okay? Because that's really what we're after. We're after making sure that they're doubling doubling the revenue and making sure that their earnings as well, their takings are doubling. And that will come out in February at some point. So we'll let you know. And that is like a little mini course that is exclusive really to therapists and to building them up from a retail skills perspective as well. Okay. Alrighty. So here goes today's session. Are you ready? Welcome to the biggest spend day of the year. So I don't know if you all know what the 3 biggest spend days of the year are globally. Okay, so I'll tell you what they are. Number 1 is Christmas Day. Number 2 is Mother's Day. And number 3 is Valentine's Day. In that order, by the way, according to Google. So what my question to you is, because I really do have a question, with 15 days to go, okay, my question to you is, has your revenue already started soaring? Okay, have you seen a big surge in revenue? You can go into the chat box and put it there if you want to. You don't have to. Okay, this is more a question that I have to ask you for you to answer yourself. Okay, if your revenue hasn't started surging, we need to look at why not. But today is not about that. Today is about me giving you some tips on how to take these last 2 weeks, 14 shopping days, and make them really, really count. Okay. So the next question I have for you, and I want you to go into the chat box and simply answer a yes or no. Do you, oh, welcome Yolandi. Yolandi is my guest, everybody. Yolandi, are you able just to unmute and introduce yourself to everybody? Because we did a meet and greet right at the beginning, if you can.
Hello everyone, I'm just popping in for a few seconds between clients.
Lovely.
Thank you for having me.
So do you just want to tell everybody your name and where you're from?
It's Yolandi du Plessis and my salon is called Bella Essenza Skin Clinic and I'm in Durbanville, Cape Town.
Oh, another Cape Townian. Lovely, lovely. Okay, Yolandi, thank you. And it's lovely that you've hopped on. Lovely to have you. And I love what I love what Yolandi has said there. We doubled our revenue in November. Now that's what I want to hear. So the question I have to ask you now is, do you think it is possible, so carefully listen, to double your revenue in 14 days, in the next 2 weeks? So whatever your target is, 10,000, 20,000, to make it, to double it. Do you think it is possible? Yes or no? Go for it. Tracy, yes. Woo! Well, after this morning session, you better say yes, Tracy. Patricia, yes. Kirsten, yes. Jamie, yes. Oh, I'm loving these answers. Andy, do you think it's possible? If you were still in your spa and I asked you this question. Laura, yes. Obviously, Laura would say yes. Okay. Whoa, okay, that's interesting. So even Andy in his type of setup is saying yes, 100%. Okay, good. So by the mere fact that your answers are yes, we've already won half the battle. Okay, but now there's a difference between saying yes, it's possible, and actually bringing in that revenue. It's a big difference between that, okay? Because I'm sure you all want to. There's a want, but is it going to turn into reality? So let me give you a couple of ideas, okay? And then any of you who have anything to add, please unmute, put the hand up so that I can call you on. And I mean, these are my ideas. You guys might have some other totally amazing ideas. To what we want to focus on is how can we take the next 14 days and double our revenue. Okay, so the first one is not an obvious one, and I hope that you are already doing this, but I just added it in there because I have two specific clients. One, I'm going to show you the video clip of what she did, okay? And she's not on this community. I'm nagging her, don't worry, she'll join us in Jan or Feb. I'll show you the video clip of what she did with all her products. And she did vouchers, and I mean, she did so many things. But what happened to this lady is last weekend, in one day on Saturday, and I'll tell you in rands, she did one person, she's a one-person salon, she did 47,000 Rand revenue in one day. Now that sounds unbelievable, but it is true. We got the orders. So, I mean, I know that it is true. And I'll show you her video clip shortly. But basically, one of the things that she said is, and that I've totally agree with, because I've been telling our stockers to do this from the beginning of December, is take the work out of gifting for your clients. So make the gifting accessible in your face as they walk in. Offer the service of wrapping it, putting a ribbon. They have to do nothing. They have to pay, ka-ching, ka-ching, and then done. Put it under the tree, give it to your friends. Believe me, you might all think, no, it's easier said than done. Let me tell you, when you make shopping easy for somebody and you give them options, of course, if you only have one option of a gift, you're not going to get anywhere. But if you're giving them 20 or 30 different gifting options, 20 or 10 different wrapping service options, you will get their business. I promise you, you will. Okay, so here's a little video clip. There is no sound, but I want you to see what she did. So just have a look, because she filmed it for me. Oh dear, here we go. Okay, can you see there's a combination of boxes? All of her signage. So she printed her signage, and look at what she's done. Gift vouchers, courses of treatments, buy any 3 products and get a 4th one free. So she's done bundles. Look at that, bags, ribbons. I mean, doesn't it look exciting? Doesn't it look like you really want to buy stuff from there? Okay, and this is the lady, this specific person who did that 47,000 in 1 day's worth of revenue, because she drove it so carefully and put out so many different offers and bundles of options for people to take. Okay, so here come your tips and ideas. Some of you might not like my ideas, but if you want to double the revenue, you've got to put in the work, bottom line. Okay, so one of the ideas, and it really does work well for some and not well for others, but extending your working hours for the next 2 weeks. Think about how thinly people are stretched. They're trying to get their work done. They're either trying to pack to go away or they're not going away. They're trying to finish work. So they're probably working a bit later. Why not experiment by saying, okay, we're extending our working hours. No problem, Nungo. So nice to have you with us. Extending your working hours till 9 p.m., 10 p.m. I know it might sound ridiculous to some of you, but you might get a shock as to the intake of clientele that you might get in that extended working hours. All right? And also you could have we're going to talk about gift vouchers now, but you could have gift voucher sales times in the day. So from 6 to 7 p.m. every day, we are doing gift vouchers at a specific rate or price. I'm going to get to the gift vouchers now. Upsell to every single client. Now, we did a bit of a test with a salon last month in this upsell section. And because every single therapist was focused on an upsell, the manager of the salon did an upselling list for them. So if a facial is booked, these are your upsell options and the prices. If the massage is booked, these are the upsell. They boosted their revenue by 30% in the month from upsells only. Okay. And I think we have a lot to learn from the retail industry and more from the fast food industry when it comes to upselling. Because when you go and get a burger or I don't eat fast food, but anyway, sometimes when my kids want something and they want a burger or a chicken burger or whatever, they will always say, well, do you want fries? Do you want a drink? Can I give you an ice cream? And I'm like, no, I just want the burger. But they are automatically trained on how to upsell. And there must be a reason why. And there's the reason. It boosts your revenue. So if you want to make a mark over the next 14 days, get everybody super focused on every single client, gets 1 to 2 upsells. Okay, offer 10 days to go value add vouchers. So what this means is that you'll wait for 10 days to go, okay? And what you'll start then doing, and I would put a time to it even as well. I would say from 6 to 7 p.m. or from 5 to 7 p.m. Give it a 2-hour time slot. It's our 10 days to go value add vouchers. So if you buy a voucher, you get it X amount. But if you buy it from 5 to 7 p.m., you will get an extra 20% off or 20% add-on value onto that voucher if you don't want to use the word discount. Okay, I always prefer to add on. But some people, the word discount works beautifully for them. So you've just got to find what works for you. But I would do a very strong, focused, targeted campaign for the last minute shoppers. And let me tell you, so another story. She's more of a friend of mine who owns a very big spa in Johannesburg. And in the last 10 days before Christmas, she meets the entire month's revenue target only on gift vouchers. The entire month. Everything else that they do is absolutely extra. And why? They drive the last minute shoppers nuts with messages, social media campaigns, and obviously targeted. So it's not just rubbish messages that they're getting. It's things that they want to hear. Oh, you haven't bought a Christmas present for mom. Give her and it's all in the wording really that you use as well. Okay. Next, and very important, okay? You want all of this to happen. You need to get to the people who are making it happen. And those are your therapists. If you're a one-man salon, well then great, you save yourself this cost, okay? But if you're not and you have a team working with you, you need to run a very focused 10-day competition or 2-week competition and give it a big cash value. So decide 5,000 Rand or $1,000 or £1,000. I mean, I don't know if that's a lot of money. I think it might be. But then you give it its value, right? So you say, okay, you want an extra £1,000 in the next 2 weeks. The first person to reach X amount of revenue will get this extra £1,000. I can tell you, you can watch those people go for it. There needs to be a huge driver, okay? And in line with that huge driver, you need to dangle the carrot daily. Dangling the, yes? Sorry, who was that? Somebody.
It's music.
Oh, Alexandra. Hello?
Anyways.
Do we know who that is? No. Okay. No problem. That's like 22,000 Rand. It is a lot of money. Sorry.
Doesn't matter. Good. I don't have to.
Shani, I'm not sure who that person is.
Who are we speaking about? Alexandra Russell.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know either. We didn't.
Okay.
This particular session is members only, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's see what happens with regards to that. Okay, super. Let's keep going. All right. So the therapist daily competition to keep them focused and drive daily revenue. So we had our 10-day, and these are 2 different initiatives, by the way. So I'm going back to the one. This is a 10-day focused big cash. Bye, Yolandi. Lovely to have you jump on. A 10-day focused big cash component incentive. And then we've got a therapist daily competition. So this is just that little carrot that every single day you're going to dangle. And that carrot could be in the form of a pizza for the day. It's the day's target. So first one, and you can decide every day. What I would do is I would change it up every day. So I would say today, the one to get to the first therapist to get to 10 upsells gets a pizza. Tomorrow, The first therapist to get to 10 retail units gets a cappuccino, I don't know, something every day, or $10 or $20. Okay, so focused little daily competitions. Get your brand partners or your suppliers involved in perhaps sponsoring 5 or 6 little product gifts that you can also use. And every day you do something different, change it up, have a big packet of crisps, or I don't know, something fun. A pair of socks, happy socks, those printed kind of socks. I mean, you really can get a lot of fun things. A selfie stick light that everybody likes, you know, for when they take selfies and things like that. The point here is to come up with something for every day for the last 10 days, just to keep everybody going for that finish line really, really strong. Okay. So Laura is saying, I used to run past the baton games to drive sales, and the person with the baton at the end of the day, oh, I love that. Okay, that is brilliant. And then we also played noughts and crosses. So every time you sell, you come and you fill in the nought or the cross, right, Laura? Like that, I hope. Okay, well, that sounds amazing. Okay, brilliant. I love that pass the baton one. Every time you do a retail sale, you pass it on. Person who lands with it at the end of the day gets a prize. That is amazing. Thank you for that. If anybody else has any ones that they do, please let us know or post it to the chat so that we all get more ideas. Okay. So most importantly is you need to get your staff's buy-in now. Everyone wants more cash at this time of the year. However, if you don't get the people on the ground's buy-in, you can try as hard as you want, you're not going to boost the revenue. So what you really need to do is get everybody together, get focused, which leads me to my next one actually. Sorry, the next one, I'll come back to this one, is get everybody together, set a target, set a goal. So sit down, have a quick meeting and say, right, guys, ladies, we've got 10 days to go. The target that we normally would need to meet is 100,000. We are going for 200,000. And this is how we're going to do it. Everybody is going to do a minimum of 1 upsell per client, per every single client. And everybody is going to go for a minimum of 2 retail units per client that walks through the door. Okay. So Andy is saying, in my spa in the UK, we advertise last minute gift vouchers for those wanting a wonderful gift. The focus was on people men who buy gifts at the last minute. 100%. Okay. And there's actually, I mean, I agree with you, Andy, men are the worst culprits with this, that there are a lot of people, ladies included, they will have their whole Christmas gift done, shopping done, and then last minute they've forgotten about 1 or 2 people and they go, oh my gosh. So that's where you need to be top of mind. The other thing as well is, Andy says we sold $35,000 in December, of which 25 was sold in the last 2 days. Okay, I mean, that's amazing. It really is unbelievable. Okay, so this slide says, set a target, set a goal, and then get absolutely relentless. And the word relentless means that you will be like a dog with a bone. You will go at it and go at it and go at it and go at it. Morning, noon, night. You track it. You've got to be on top of this as if you're running a race. You're starting at the start line and you can see that finish line, but you've got to keep going at top speed. Don't take your foot off the pedal in that entire time. Okay. Before we do this one, Laura is saying on the baton there are 4 different items: a gift voucher, a retail value above a certain amount, an upsell to the first and third client of the day, rebooking for January as an example, whatever you want, the team fight to get the baton from one another to be left with it at the end of their shift. Okay, so I mean, that sounds amazing, hey? Okay, so wow, where did you advertise the vouchers, Andy? At checkout. All right, then, so Andy will answer you there while I carry on, is sending out communication is absolutely key. You cannot sit there and have all these plans and then say a prayer and hope for the best and, you know, just wish it upon your business for all of this revenue to come in. You have to send out the communication, and this communication needs to get to your target market and to these people who are buying last minute gifts. So I don't know if anybody here can share if they know who their last minute target market would be and how they would be able to communicate to them to get them to come in and buy or buy vouchers online. Okay, because that really is the important question to ask yourself, is what form of communication am I going to use that's going to get to that client and to that target market? So that lady that I told you about that did that 47,000 in one day, I will tell you what her main form of communication is and how she makes every single one of her sales and bookings. And that is on something as simple as WhatsApp. Okay, it's a messenger communication, like a message. You all know WhatsApp. Okay, we've got a group as well. So she simply sends out pictures. Even when she tries to promote treatments, she does before and after shots, because that is her target market's preferred method of communication. She gets instant responses. And that is, so if you're sending out a communication and not getting a response, you need to relook at your communication method, because what you want is to post something and you get it back immediately. Okay. Andy's saying it was a small hotel and we had members. Oh, that's amazing. The local community and newspaper articles. Yes, pre-Instagram days, Andy, exactly. Okay, so I mean, now you would need to put it in newspaper articles. You can, I mean, if LinkedIn clients are those last minute shopper men, then that's how you're going to get to them. You're going to message them through LinkedIn. Okay, and if you have already set up a WhatsApp community in your business, which I strongly suggest that you do, even though I believe in the United States WhatsApp is not so strong. I don't know, Laura, is it strong in the UK WhatsApp? Yes. Okay, so I think if you set up a very efficient, different type of broadcasting list, so you've got them split, men, ladies, this age group, that age group, you are able to target the type of communication that you send out and make sure that you're getting instant sales from that. Okay. All right, are there any questions? I've got a video clip to show you that's really a lovely year end and a lovely message from us at Spa Professionals Guild to you. But before I show you that video clip, does anybody have anything to add in terms of tips and ideas of doubling your revenue? Really, I'd like to hear from as many of you as possible. If there is any initiative that you have in mind or that you've done in the last couple of days that has really boosted revenue, please can you share it with us? Yes, go for it, Laura.
So, one of the things that we used to do just to try, we adopted the L'Occitane strategy, which is to have those little impulse buys at the counter, so when at the reception desk. And so do you know the L'Occitane strategy, where they put the little travel pack bag and it's normally at £50, but when you spend £45 today, you can get it for 25. And so it looks like such a good value, and people buy it. Okay. Really, really bad. So that's one thing that works really, really well. And then the other thing is, oh my God, it's just gone up my head. No, it's gone. It's gone.
When you remember.
It works really well. I can't remember what it is.
Okay, super, no problem. So another group that does that, I don't know if any of you have it, but the Cotton On clothing group that we have here, and you know, every time I go and pay, they baffle me, because they tell me that because I've spent so much today, I can get a whatever, calendar, bottle of water, whatever, at whatever price. So, you know, in the beginning, I used to go, okay, give me the bottle of water, or okay, yes, give me the calendar. Now I started getting a little bit clever, and I thought, well, let me look at the price of this bottled water. And it turns out it's like R1 less, or 2 rand less. And I'm thinking, well, why am I buying it when I don't need it? But their strategy is exactly what you've said, Laura, is amazing. So it's bundling things, putting them at pay points, putting those last minute, and I promise you, if you offer that gift wrapping service, because everybody might think, oh my word, that looks ridiculous. Why would I even want to do that? But I mean, I want to take you back to that picture. Imagine you come to a spa. I love that picture. And you see this. Imagine you walk in and on the middle table are all these beautifully wrapped boxes with ribbons. Are you not instantly going to say, what is this? Okay, I would obviously assume that they were a gift for me, but the owner would say, well, we have got the most amazing range of gifting. If I were you, I would put signage there, because if you've got a client like me, she's going to think it's a gift for her. And you can say, this is a range of gifting, please ask us about it. Now, there's not one person that I know that won't look at this and be attracted to the color, the shape, I wonder what's inside there. And oh my gosh, I do need to buy a gift for my sister, or I do need to buy a gift for my mom. It really is how much emphasis you put on it, how top of mind you are, and then very importantly is how motivated and how big. Can you see how huge this carrot is in front of these people? This carrot is really big. So it's how big is that carrot, and how much do they want to run the race to try and get it? Okay. So Lanil, yes,
sorry, Marisa. L'Occitane also has that same strategy of gift wrapping, and people queue out the door to put it in a L'Occitane box. But what they do is they create the complete theater of retail. So they make the shop, they spray the shop, and so it smells beautiful. They give you the tea, they do a hand massage, and then they say, if you want to have your products in a box, you need to spend 25, 45 pounds today. And then you will say, would you like me to come shopping with you, pre-COVID? And then you take the basket round for them. And you say, oh, what about this for your grandfather? Have you got anything for your mother? They fed you the lines. It's brilliant.
It's amazing. Yeah, it really is amazing. And it is really brands like that we as spas, and no matter what kind of spa you are or salon you are, the shopping psyche or the psychology of shopping and spending is the same of the person who goes into your salon, into your spa, or that goes into a retail store. The difference is that those retailers train their staff on how to capture that client and make sure that they spend the money there. So I really want to just encourage and urge you all is you make sure that you get your piece of the pie of the biggest spend day of the year. Okay, and you can all do it. Really, you can. All right. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I love that. Okay, so here, this is a song. I'm sure you might have heard it. It made me a little bit emotional when I heard it. But this song was sung to the frontline COVID people. Okay? And I want you to pretend that Shani and myself from Spa Professionals Guild are singing this song to you, and that it has nothing, well, it does have to do with COVID, but it has to do with your ability to survive this year because you've done it. It has your ability to pivot this year because you've done it. It's about your ability to stay in a growth mindset, to not give up, to continuously keep learning and growing. And the chorus is what I want you to take note of, because that is our message to you specifically, okay? And it is a really beautiful song. So have a listen, everyone.
You're the engine that makes all things go, and you're always in disguise, my hero. To ever pay your back. Bless your heart, know I love you for that. Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. 6 in the morning. Soon as you walk through that door, everyone needs you again. World's out of order. It's not a sound when you're not around. All day on your feet, harder. Keep that energy. I know when it feels like the end of the road, you don't let go. You just press forward. You're the engine that makes all things go. Always in disguise, my hero. I see a light in the dark. Smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, know I love you for that. Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. Doing a good job, a good job. Doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, matter, matter. Yeah, it's a good job. Doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, matter, matter. The mothers, the fathers, the teachers that feed us, strangers and friends that show up in the end. From the bottom to the top, the listeners that hear us, this is for you. You make me feel it. Oh, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. Na, na.
How beautiful is that? Hey? Gosh, it's a bit hectic. It's a bit emotional, I suppose. But the message that we would like to say to all of you is that you're doing a good job. Okay, we're all doing a good job. And together we stay stronger. And we will see you again in 2021, everyone. So have the most amazing 2 weeks. Please put your foot flat on the accelerator, flat, and ride it hard, okay? Because you can double your revenue in the next 2 weeks. You really can. And that's it. We will see you on the other side, and I look forward to the most incredible year together. Next year, we're going to continue to grow. And yeah, don't know if anybody would like to unmute and say anything. Now's your chance. Don't be shy. Vanessa, huge blessings for the Christmas season, everyone. Patricia, what a way to end. Yes, amazing. Michelle, thank you for helping us do a good job. It's a pleasure. Okay, everybody, have the most amazing end of year. Stay strong, and we'll see you soon, okay? Lots of love to you all. Ciao.
Lots of love. Thank you.
Pleasure. Lots of love. Lots of love.